a method I feel to wake you up is I think it's basically is meditation and prayer. I say meditation is listening in God and prayer is talking to Him. You see, and when I say
wow. That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, and when I say prayer, you pray to God. You pray to God. Check this out. You pray to God to awaken the God in you, so it can listen to the God who created you.
Yeah, honestly, that's how I'm going to start in all my prayers from now on. Is I meditate and pray every night before I go to sleep, and then I do it in the morning too. But what I don't do is specifically ask for Him to spark the divine, and that's what I'm gonna start doing. Is just please spark the divine so I can hear you and understand you better. And I developed synesthesia actually by talking to God and feeling the senses, and I think almost in feeling. So most people, what I found out was think a lot in like visual. I almost don't think visually unless I see like an aura, and that comes from like a feeling. Like I'll think of what's going to happen, and I feel something within my, like a sensation within my body, and then I'll see an aura, and I'll see it somewhere. And now I'm starting to coordinate it with the chakras, and I can kind of gauge on the probability, right? Because I don't think we're in an absolute universe. I think we're in a probabilistic universe. It's almost like a choose your own ending book. When you're a kid, you're reading, right? Like, oh, cool, I'm going to open up to this page. Oh, that means you go here, right?
That's the free will.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's the free will where whatever's happening is happening. Who knows how many universes or just this universe or whatever it might be, that I know.
It doesn't really make a difference because it's happening in this one
It
regardless.
doesn't make a difference, right? Because I'm here
It
right
could
now.
be infinite universes or one. It's the same thing.
Same thing. But it's the free will, but is it the free will? That's what I'm saying. It's only free when it's operating in the confinements of the Creator. You see, when it's out there, it's not free no more. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that your will is only designed to operate in your will is only designed to operate in the divine. Period. That's why God said, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Heaven is your high conscious thoughts, and then on earth is your physical. You know, so you manifest the physical. You create your own narrative. You know, from which you perceive within your mind. But what happened is when you become blind in the divine, then you become out of your mind. You see, you started basically doing things that's diabolical and evil, because that's when the ego began to take over. That's why I said edging God out of your world. So you move your communication with the divine, your Creator, and then it's just your mind and this ego talking, yourself, your lower self talking. And so you just come up with all kind of different things. So I don't look at you the same way. I could look at you with a stink face. You see, like this here, and when you see people look like you with the stink face and they frown and looking like that, you know why they smell like that? Because something smell. You know what they smell? Their own soul.
Oh, wow.
Next
That's
person you see
good.
with the rusting bitch face.
Oh, my
Soul.
God,
What do you
yes.
smell your own soul?
Yeah, you smell your own soul. That's why you say, man, you tell your especially females picking up, because don't go by that guy. Don't go by no guys. Somebody, because he stinks. It's not a physical smell, it's a spiritual funk. You know? And then you got to be careful too. Then you got people, you know, they fall so low, they become ape-like. And their mouth is like a swine. And it speaks about that in the Quran. It says, you know what I mean, like be ye apes and swine. That means your mind become your character is like an ape. You know what I mean? If you look at a lot of times on TV, you see people doing a rap, or you know, you see people doing crazy stuff, and you turn the music on, just turn the music on, just watch. Look like an ape. They bouncing, they back is bent, look like an ape, and everything in their mouth is filthy, like a swine.
Everything.
You see? So what happened is when these things of this deterioration of this falling, it's already been shown to us. It's already been manifested to the point where we can correct these things. But only way you can correct these things, first you have to be responsible for you. So you got to keep on your armor as a warrior. What is your armor? Your armor is your discipline. My armor is my discipline. I will never take it off. I dress up every day and I keep my armor on. My helmet is my belief. I'm a warrior. I keep my sword in my right hand, which represents the truth, and my shield is in my left, which represents faith. You see, and I stand on knowledge and wisdom, and I walk with understanding in the company of God and His angels.
I just got the chills. Side note.
Praise great. And I always come in peace. but I'm always prepared to take you in pieces.
I like that.
And I'm gonna end with that.
I like that. I like that.
Great.
It's creative,
Hey,
brother.
Sijo, man,